Hi Pisces signs, welcome to my new YouTube channel. This is the first in a series of monthly zodiac guidance videos that I'm going to be doing. I'm doing them today with my Osho tarot deck, which I'm reading intuitively. So let's just go ahead and see what comes up. The feeling that I'm getting already is that that March is going to be there's going to be an embracing of alone time. I don't know how much for. It's going to look different for all of you. This is not about loneliness. This is just about time spent alone, which for a lot of you you're already very good at. But let's see if we can get some guidance about exactly what that can bring. Right, okay, this is about focus. Yeah, so okay, I feel like for a lot of you, you're in this March. Okay, so we're coming out of winter, which is the element of water in Chinese medicine. We're now in spring. We're now coming into spring, and which carries this more expanding wood energy of creativity. But I feel like for a lot of you, there's going to be a delay in this spring energy coming, because there's still some introspective work to be done. So we've got Mercury retrograde happening on the 5th of March. I'm working with real-time Eastern astrology here, and the retrograde is about going within and reviewing the last, particularly 4 months since the last retrograde. I'm getting this real sense that there's still some time that needs to be taken before we can fully move into that energy of spring. And come out with this focus. So the next card that came up was this. Right, there's something here that needs to be okay. Right, I feel like this is actually talking about, so if we use this card as representative of the winter energy that I talked about, so by going within, we're going to be able to come out with this focus. Okay, what happens after that is that we're going to be able to finally move on to this expansive spring wood energy. And there's going to be an idea that comes from that focus from the winter hibernation, which in the spring you're going to be able to actually start to yeah, I feel like this is a message for you, for not just for March, actually for the rest of spring. There's going to be something new here, which is either a new project, or there's a new relationship, or a new aspect of a current relationship that you have, maybe even a new job. But there's something that's coming out of the winter season when you're finally ready to do so, with no rush, that is going to be able to really prosper in the spring. Yeah, that feels quite exciting. Some of you might already have an idea about what it is that you are wanting to actually work on in the spring. Okay. There is this real flourishing coming. Yeah, once we're ready to step out of that time. Yeah, so there's a new moon coming up on this 6th of March as well. That's in Aquarius. And this is about bringing things to the surface. Perhaps long-term things for some of you, but things that have been a bit hidden and that need now your attention. They're going to be shown to us in different ways. And by going through and honouring that work and that introspective energy of the Mercury retrograde, we are going to be able to blossom so much brighter. I mean, these colours are so vibrant, and not only us, but our whatever other entity we choose to put our work into, be that a project or a relationship, something like that. But there is definitely in spring coming something really quite yeah, it's just this real sense of newness. There's a real newness coming, and something to put our energy into. Right, I feel like this is about inspiration from what's around you. So possibly the people around you that you need to allow into eventually this new project or relationship, because there are people around you that have gone through similar things and will be able to give you inspiration about that. And just have fun with it, just to have fun in this kind of this more creative energy. I mean, a lot of you are already very artistic and creative, and this is a real opportunity to now put that energy into something new, and it feels very exciting. Yeah, I feel a sense of some of you that there is this kind of almost a frustration of something, that you've got this, you can feel this energy building up within you. I feel like this is about the last 4 months of the winter as well, and that you've had this inside of you, and you've been kind of dying to get it out, but it's not been the right time. So I think it just needs a little bit more time of inner work, and things will come to you. This creativity, if it hasn't already started coming, I feel like it's going to come to you. You don't need to worry about it anymore. This frustration is going to go, because you're going to have new projects a new focus to put your energy into. Right, let's do another couple of cards. This is a really beautiful card. It's very balanced. It's very it's about bringing happiness to yourself, but with this new sense of this new project or type of relationship, it's going to actually bring spread happiness to people around you and the world. Yeah, on a bigger scale, definitely the world. Yeah, I really just get this feeling of like that some of you need to know not to worry, and just to put faith in it, because I know for a lot of you the winter hasn't been easy. That's why I've escaped to Europe, to Portugal, but I feel like there is this lifting, this easing off coming really soon. Right, let's do one more card. Okay. I feel like there are for some of you, there are some things in your life which have for a long time, and I feel like this is related to the new moon actually, and the Aquarius coming up. There are there are still some demons. That word doesn't fit very well. There are some things within yourself or going on around you which for a long time have been causing some issues. This is what I feel like this is related to. This is a long-standing thing. And I feel like that has taken your focus away for so long. But I feel like actually by going within, focusing on yourself and coming out into this spring energy of creativity, those long-standing things are going to be given the opportunity to leave the forefront of your mind. You don't even actually have to put focus onto them. Actually, I feel like here the focus is not about them, because sometimes by giving something energy like that, it just gets bigger. By putting the focus into this new enterprise, whatever that looks like for you, those other things are just going to be just naturally move to the background of your mind. Yeah. So I hope you've taken. You can take something from that video, and if you've got any comments about that, if that means anything to you, I'd be really happy to hear from you. So I've got a more detailed video of the new moon coming up next week, which I'll be releasing soon, so check it out, and yeah, I'll see you next month, ready for April. Yeah, so goodbye for now.